Some kid came up without me really paying attention, hit me as hard as he could in the stomach, knocking the wind out of me, and he ran away. Obviously, under the direction of some adult, that there's a Jew boy down there, go and hit him. I was born in 1937, which was a time when the Nazis were rapidly rising to power in Germany, and things were looking terrible for the Jews of Germany and probably for the Jews of Europe. But it also affected those of us in South Africa. So in 1937, I'm born in South Africa, and my father chooses to call me Herzl, to the horror of the family and friends. And they say, "What are you doing? How can you call your son Herzl at a time like this where things look terrible for the Jewish people?" And he said, "One day there'll be a Jewish state, and that'll be a very proud name." So at a fairly young age, my family moved to Rhodesia. And in Rhodesia, I did experience some anti-Semitism. I still remember being attacked by three boys who from Greek origin, and I know that they were learning in their homes that the Jews killed Jesus and whatever terrible things that people could say about Jews. These boys had been indoctrinated, and they attacked me one day on my way home from school at the coast once. As a kid, I don't know, I could have been 7 or 8 years old, and I was just paddling in the sea. And some kid came up without me really paying attention, hit me as hard as he could in the stomach, knocking the wind out of me, and he ran away. Obviously, under the direction of some adult, that there's a Jew boy down there, go and hit him. It was really in my teenage years when I was introduced to the ideology of a Zionist youth movement called Beitar. It was a movement associated with Menachem Begin, that people may have heard about him, and it talked about Jewish pride, and it gave me a sense of pride for the first time. I could hold my head up and feel that I come from a people with a tremendous tradition and has so much to offer the world. And so when, in 1948, at the age of 11, when Israel was created, it was a time of unspeakable joy for the Jewish world, certainly for those of us living in southern Africa.